food.
Good morning, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Goeiemôre, molweni nonke. Ons my gesig reg. My ore word getrek. Everybody, I'm in Hanover Park with an NGO called Yes. A lot of young people and the directors. So I'm going to just flip the camera just to quickly see them, and then maybe Naomi and Roberto, we can introduce them. We're actually here just to, they're starting to prepare. This is the team that does a lot of the cooking. This is the behind the scenes people that's starting to cook in Hanover Park. Not now, they've been cooking forever. So I know Naomi and Roberto, these are some of the founder members. Just tell us quickly, Naomi, yes, what does it stand for?
Youth Impact and Sustainable Solutions.
Okay, hoe lank is julle hier?
We more than 5 years operating in Hanover Park. We work with youth and we impact their lives. With
Okay.
skills like hairdressing and also hospitality, which is cooking.
Okay.
That's what we basically do.
And Roberto, I mean, you guys have been in this area almost like an institution. Now that the lockdown is on level 3, and you've been cooking, just tell the viewers and people out there what is happening in Hanover Park and the young people, where they started and how do they what they're doing now.
Yeah, what's happening in our park is actually very nice because there's a lot of feeding taking place,
Uh-huh.
and we are part of a coordination team as well, making sure that the feeding is not double feeding, it's not feeding in the wrong places. So we're also driving that. But the youth here, they have come from a long way, and they come from backgrounds, struggling backgrounds, and they are now in a situation where they have changed their lives, changed their thinking, and plowing back into the community. Their lives have been changed, their situation has been changed, and now they're giving back, which is fantastic because there's a few of them that, not here, but I won't mention names, they could have been running around shooting. The shooting, there was last night, there was a lot of shooting. They shut down Longro last night, and it could have been so easily any one of them being involved in that shootings. But there they're standing now, they're serving the community. So
Now I can testify. I mean, I've been coming in and out of Hanover Park in the community. People say that it's no-go zone area, but good people stay here and good people plow back. So I want to thank you. So just tell the listeners and the viewers out there, wat gaat julle cook vandag? Kashiva?
Kashiva's our head chef.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam,
Everybody that's
Kashwa.
watching. Today we're cooking chicken putukus with white rice.
With white rice.
That's what we're cooking for today.
Okay, and how much people do you feed more or less?
So around about 500, 400, 500 maximum. So that's the amount we're going for.
Okay, so you literally start with preparations now.
Yes.
And what time is feeding and how do you...
Feeding time is around about 2 o'clock, 2:30. That's our cut-off time. And then we start packaging the food and then we deliver it to the people or to the area.
to the areas, and then you have people that distribute it in the areas, and you
Yes,
and in the zones. And how do you ensure social distance? How do you ensure the distributors? Do you pre-pack or do you dish out there?
Now we pre-pack. Everything is pre-packed. Of course, we are PPE, the gloves,
Ek sien julle
masks.
mask en gehande en alles, ja.
We totally kitted out, so we are very on the sanitizing and hygiene of the cooking and preparation.
Yourself?
Okay, I'm Mikael. I assist at the Athens Physio office. We assist with various tasks, ensuring that various people get food, and whatever we get, we try to distribute to the various areas in our community.
Okay, so hy's die ou met die clipboard. He does the reconciliation. Whatever we get, we share, and he also ensure that we ask and thank people that's giving donations. I know some of you have benefited from the presidential program. Maybe just identify one or two people that have identified by President Ramaphosa's program, and tell us about that program.
Kashiva and Kashiva.
What's the program about?
The YS program is about. Kashiva, do you want it to?
Meneer kami si praat maar. Okay.
Okay, so don't you want to find
Okay.
I don't want to kill Glory.
Okay, so the YES program is for youth.
YES, what does it stand for?
YES, yeah. Oh my God,
Okay. So tell us about the program.
YES stands
It's a youth empowerment program.
There we
It
go.
was launched by our president, Cyril Ramaphosa, and we were fortunate to put 10 youth in that program.
Okay. And what's the program like? If you say put them in the program, what do they do?
Okay, they basically work at the organization. They basically, what we do is we've employed 10, and in the program they're getting paid 3,500 rand a month, and also top up, and do perfectly skills, and also when the year is done, then they will also be able to go and find work in that industry.
Okay, that's very good. So, you see, we must give more children and young people an opportunity like this. So, certainly there's good practice here, and we must encourage that more people can benefit from the program. So, I certainly will follow up and see how we can ensure that more people benefit from it, because clearly here is products of this. Anyone want to say last words?
I just want to add something with
Yeah.
regards to, this is not our facility. We are home based at the moment because of restrictions. But hopefully on Friday we can go back to our facility. We're busy with the deep cleaning and sorting it out. We've got a fully fledged facility with two skill sets. A nice little bit of empire in our park, which we're very proud of. So a lot of people come from outside. The youth come from Langalianga, the Noon, Lavendale, Park to come and do the courses here, which is quite fantastic for us because coming from, if you're staying in Lavendale and they're trying to come and do something in the whole park, you're going to laugh. And when they come here, they're quite surprised because of what the services that they get, and the whole mindset changes once they walk into our building. So we're very grateful for the building that we have, and also the whole caliber and the whole mentality of our people has changed because of the type of standards that we set there. So we're very proud of it, but the only thing we lack is there's a lot of students outside. There's more than 60 students at the one school that we're at that's sitting outside now, and I don't know where they are, and we're quite concerned. So these are the type of people who want to bring into this program, and if we can get the proper support, I'm sure we can.
No, definitely. I think here's an example in an area where people always talk negative about Hanover Park, but here is a good news story about good people doing good things for our community. So I want to take time to salute all of you, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. On behalf of everybody here, we want to say thank you for feeding our communities. Thank you for keeping safe, because what we're doing is not only feeding our communities with sustenance, we're also empowering them through their minds, their mindset, so that people can help themselves, so that young people can stay away from drugs, so people can take opportunities. And we as government, and I'm as a public rep, my job is to ensure that we create more opportunities for our people and work with you guys. So keep up the good work, and we will continue doing this. So all the listeners at home and the viewers at home, I'm in Hanover Park. And if you want to contribute to anything on the Cape Flats, feel free to contact me or contact the YES group, Roberto and Naomi. I don't know if you want to give them your contact detail or something, but there's good people here, and let's support good initiatives like YES. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you very much, everybody.